All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. And one thing you do is you somehow or another come up with a big old barn like this to keep animals in. And hay. Okay, I'm looking at 2-foot on center studs. Ballpark. Close enough as can make no difference. So it's 30 feet long and it's about 30 by 30. I thought it was a little bit longer, but you look at the height there. That's about 5 feet to the door. About 15, maybe 20 feet to the ceiling, to the peak of the roof. I'll walk over there, but first thing I did was, here's where the hay gets dropped down to the animals, or one of the places. I thought there was only one, which was stupid. It's been years and years and years since I've been in a barn, but I used to play in them all the time. So first thing I did was I got a bunch of wood up here, and that sign was over it partially, but that's all there was. So I put a bunch of wood there and beefed it up. Put a real heavy back when they really made 2-inch diameter stuff, 2-inch thick 2x8 for, getting your elbow onto and lifting yourself up. So it's real stable now. Then I went walking around and blah, 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 and, eyeballing and looking out and going to set flashlights down. I was going to set flashlights down, and I stepped right there. None of that wood was there except for that really, 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 really thin piece of wood. I stepped on it, I was like, that don't feel too good. Well, there's a hole there for dropping hay through. So, geez. This would have been the one where they probably brought it in, either one. No. Nope. Yeah, that's the barn, the hay door to the fields. They used to have, and I've seen them in operation. They're awesome. I mean, just awesome. At Meriden, Kansas, they have horsepower days, and they had a device where they would lift it up, and it would click, and it would catch a rail out there, and it would gradually downhill, and it would roll in here on rollers on the rail, and I've got one of them at home that we pulled out of a barn. So anyway, big hay loft, a chute coming out there, that's how they do it. They would just, big huge grappling hook would grab a wagon load of hay, and then the guys were playing like Bombardier, okay, click, pull. And he was trying to land it where the hay loft was, because it would come shooting in pretty fast. And he finally made a hit. So anyway, about 30 by 30 ballpark. A lot of living space up here. Pitch a bunch of tents up here, but it's going to take a massive amount of clean out and just get this before summer gets here bad, because there are mud daubers galore, and they don't sting, they're not bad, but there's a few. I've seen a few paper wasps too, but these things are just annoying and they don't need to be in here, and it'll take a lot of cleanup. There's a paper wasp nest, and they're aggressive and they're nasty. They hit hard. Usually they're red. But anyway, such is life. But yeah, you can see the number of dropped mud daub nest things. I've only seen one dropping of a possum or something, so that's cool. There's not a whole family of them up here reproducing and growing. So anyway, there you go. Be a nice place for meetings or whatever if we can get it cleaned up someday. And what I was thinking of is put side by side those stairways, attic access stairways. Put 2 of them in here. But this would maybe take one there without dress. I'll have to look at it from down below. And I don't know why I went in that stall. I looked around. I did not see that from down below, and that was incredibly stupid, because when I stepped on that, I could have gone through and hurt myself really bad. Caught a leg or something. But so anyway, there you go. There's a stall, whatever, that's where the garage is, quote unquote. I can park my van in there, so that's nice. Get it out of the weather. So, all right, that's it. That's the project. Get this place cleaned up and make it habitable, livable. All right, this is Jerry Diamond. If you listen to this, you are the remnant. If you're really listening, hear and listen, people. Listen and hear. We do not have much time to do what we need to get done. Okay. Bye-bye. There. Get a good shot of that doorway. That's like, you know, doorway to a new life. Come on out. Bye-bye.